Silent nights recalling you, a souvenir of what it could be. Pieces of my mind are yours. I forgot the parts I'm missing. I pretend that we are okay, like nothing's ever broken. And I pretend that we are dancing, like the nights are never ending.
Okay, so before the main video starts, I'm actually going to take this off of aperture mode so it looks more normal. Better. So gas bike did screw up and they sent me 2 of these air filters. I don't even think I was supposed to get 1, but I got 2. So this is the adapter for it to go onto the 79cc kit. I actually did dry fit it, but then I put the stock air box back on just so then I could do an installation video. So what I do with the other one? Well, I got a new air filter. And I mean, it looks fantastic except for the one little spot where it got smashed in the box. But you don't really notice it. And if somebody asks, I wrecked the bike. So I don't mind it. It works really well. I was gonna put on that one, but it didn't fit because it fits that bike more. But I like the way it looks. So, oh well. Also, the last video where you know, I went over each one of these bikes and what's on them, plus the 212. That video got a really good response, actually. I was quite surprised. And yeah, like this is probably the one that I've had my most time and money invested in it. Then it went to this one. Then it went to this. This one's at the bottom. But this has been the most fun. So it's not how much the build costs, it's how much fun you can have with it. Except I have a feeling that this bike will go through more clutches than this bike ever has. This one, I think the record is 5. This one's still on its first one, but it's starting to slip. So who knows? Maybe one day I'll put the 55, which is sitting right over there on the ground. Put the 55 back on here. I know it's gonna be like 6 miles an hour, but how funny would that be to have the 55 on the back of here? I can literally probably just floor it and the thing would flip back. Oh my god, this bike is so much fun. Yeah, look at this guy. Oh, hold on. It's so quiet. Oh my goodness. I still can't get over how quiet this thing is. It's just so nimble. Full throttle. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. There it goes. Now it picks up. Once it hits a certain speed, it's like it actually accelerates really fast. I'm bypassing the governor with my foot. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is fun. Wow. So yeah, this is my new 79 bike. I didn't want to reveal it until, you know, I got all the kinks worked out. They're pretty much worked out. I'm gonna go to a spot and I'll show you what I mean. So yeah, with the governor still in, it needs to come out because this bike is buku slow with the governor in. But once you hit like, I don't know, 10, 12 miles an hour, it takes off like a rocket ship. And then when you hit 18, it just falls on its face because that's when the governor kicks in. What are those kids doing there? But yeah, I mean, it's so much fun. It's so fast for what it is. It is so fast. Okay, so this is the best part about these 79s or any 4-stroke build. You can leave it running and it won't overheat because it's fan cooled. That is, it's just so cool. I love being able to do that. And I just let it run in the driveway. I go get my shoes and then I go. It's like the greatest thing in the world. But I don't have this kill switch wired up. But yeah, so I do have an air filter that we need to put on it. Okay, that's tight. But I did have to flip this sprocket around. No big deal. It would just helped it clear a little bit better. It kept throwing the chain, so after I did that, it stopped throwing the chain. I did lose the little things that hold the gears onto the shaft. Don't know where those went, but they work. And yeah, I mean, this thing is just fantastic on gas. The thing only has like 40 miles on it. I've been kind of babying it. Once it's broken in, I'll pull the governor out because it definitely needs that. So without the governor, I think it would do a high 20 to low 30 range with this setup. But I mean, it's just, it's a fun cruiser. Now it's a pig until you hit, I would say 10 miles an hour. And then it just starts pulling really hard, and then it falls on its face when the governor kicks in. You'll hear it when I do a couple full throttle runs. But the best part is you can hold the throttle wide open and it doesn't rip the rear wheel off. So if anybody is considering doing a 79 or a 212 build, would probably recommend a 79 because I'm actually having a lot more fun, and it weighs less, so it's more nimble. Now I did have to redo the throttle like that just because the cable wasn't long enough. That fixed it. So yeah, now let's go for a quick little ride. Choke on, choke off. All right, here we go. Now the main question is, can it do a burnout? Yes, and I'll show you. Oh man, I wore it down a little far. Dang it, that was what I was trying to avoid. But not bad, you know, not bad. I'm gonna need a new tire soon. So, but yeah, I mean, that's not bad for a centrifugal clutch and the way it's geared. I mean, I actually really like it. Now I don't like what it just did in my rear tire, because that's almost shot. So, I guess a burnout video is coming.
Silent nights recalling you, a souvenir of what it could be. Pieces of my mind are yours. I forgot the parts I'm in.